YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We are returning once more to the land of Eorzea to do something. We'll figure out something. I mean, there's a couple of things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be potentially doing some quests, maybe some queues, some spear fishing.
No fishing.
Maybe not spearfishing. But
I
hey,
take half a night off and you go fishing.
I'm like, I have a chance that I can unlock this without fear of ridicule. No, next, as soon as I speak to Shin next, ridicule for fishing. But no, if you're new here or returning viewer, thank you very much. You can consider hitting that like, comment, or subscribe button. It helps the channel growing as noticed by the dreaded algorithm. I mean, those comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. This is a blind playthrough, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points I am yet to encounter, please do just mark your comment with a spoiler, so I can use my discretion to read through your comments. There are some other links. There's the Lawbreaks merch store, there's my throne list if you want to help me out in that way. There's the Quell and Shardfall link, which will get you $40 or equivalent off of your purchase, and I get a small kickback if you use it. Quell and Shardfall is a fitness game where you can blend those things together. It's a lot of fun. I can highly recommend. You should really check it out. I should say, at the very least, Heaven on High is on hold at the moment. We're only joined by Shin today. Smiley is not feeling well. And Monsieur Mox has had... he's not been able to re-up his sub, which is unfortunate, but as needs must. There may come a time when I can't re-up mine, so this will be put on hold for a bit, but we'll see what happens. At the very least, I'm kind of set here. We finished the book last week. I sent an invite that Shin is ignoring.
Yep.
Yeah, how you doing, Halapande? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for stopping on by. I do appreciate it. Alright, I mean, what are we doing? Did you want to do a dungeon or two before we got anything started?
I mean, I don't mind.
We can. At the very least, I'm gonna head to Quora. What role are you taking?
Depends what we're doing.
I was gonna do leveling. Leveling and probably the main scenario.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to go tank or healer for main scenario.
Okay.
But would prefer DPS for leveling.
Okay.
Just because I'm quick to be irritable at the moment, shall we say.
We want to start with main scenario then?
Yeah, can do.
Doing okay, thank you. And you? Did you have a good day? A day has been alright. Nothing too much to complain about. But I am doing good, thank you. You on the class you want to be on?
Yeah. Wow. Not an instant queue with a tank.
I know. A dancing jelly baby.
Gummy
Jelly
bear.
bear, gummy bear. That's the one that I wanted.
Oh, that has been forever ruined for me by Disney.
What, gummy bears?
Yeah.
Oh, because of your
God awful cartoon they
Oh.
brought out. Because I'd never heard of gummy bears before that. They're not really a big thing over here.
Bear.
So whenever somebody says gummy bear, that's my first thought.
Yeah. Holy, we're 12th in the... Well, at least my role is 12th in the queue.
Oof. Let's have a look-see. Do you want me to change on to healer? So we can try and re-queue.
I mean, we can try.
Okay. Too many tanks.
Too many tanks. At least this is the quickest of the lot.
See, our bard fell over and died during the middle of that.
Really?
Yeah.
That emoting.
Yeah.
Well, yep, I'll start that one. Should we use limit break now? Does it not matter?
I mean, could do.
Boop. I mean, it's just gonna go to the next phase and everything's just gonna change, right? Because he's gotta get full health back, we're gonna lose everything. Oh, well, I'm not using my melee cycle, I should still have all of my mana.
Yeah.
At the start of the melee cycle.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Such devastation!
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal.
That should really be changed to such memification.
Yeah.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a... You are as yet ignorant.
Hey, Eskimox.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
You'll ban you from that.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch.
Why? Why not?
Magic within has lain
How you
dormant
doing though,
for
Eskimox?
eons.
Making sure you're happy and healthy, healthy, and hydrated.
A story without parallel. Ultima.
Good. How's you? Yeah, not too bad.
Force of the primals, for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
Tricked you, clearly.
That was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Unleash Ultiballs.
Unleash Ultima.
Uwutma. Oh dear.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first,
Eskimox is saying they miss you, Shin.
the question of who is
No.
mightier remains.
No, they don't. They just think they miss me.
Come, answer together.
Excuse me. Why did both of you know me? What the heck?
I mean, if you want abuse, then we can get into abuse, but
That's not. Yep.
move, Keronzi.
I saw it coming. I was casting.
You haven't paid for top tier abuse, Eskimos. That's reserved for paying customers only.
Oh, let's not stand together. Really? Then Belsa, you chuckle nut.
No, you've heard the tame side of my adventures, Eskimos.
Oop, let's... Ow, you son of a bitch, Van Belsa. Really? Van Belsa hates me today.
Because you mocked in such devastation, man.
So did you!
No, I stated a fact. That it's been memed to death. You were the one who did the voice and everything. Exactly, Eskimos, and that's why I'm saying you haven't paid for the top tier reviews. You going to limit break, Keronzi? I think they're waiting for you to limit break.
I was in the middle of my melee rotation.
For the red mage flashbang. Yeah, but sanity doesn't buy Shin a new pair of shoes.
I mean, he's got a point. Do you even need new shoes?
Probably. Probably do with a whole new suit, actually.
I would probably say, I know my brother does. The problem is he's probably got more pairs of shoes than his fiancée.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, my brother has a problem. He has a lot of problems. We don't have enough time to list them all here. Christian Louis Vuitton? No. Need new Crocs. Literally only new shoes I need at this point. I got a new pair of slippers recently. That's about it that I need.
Yeah, I guess it all depends where interviews might be happening.
True. Do we want to do leveling now?
Yeah.
You were wanting DPS for that one, weren't you?
Yeah.
I'm dreading interview life. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I woke up this morning and it was my first thought and I felt sick. I wish I had the luxury of thinking about that. I'm thinking, no, what have I got to do today? Oh, shit. You on the class you want to be on?
Yes. My first thought upon waking was the same first thought I've had upon waking since I was about 10 or 11.
It's time to take over the world?
No. Oh, fuck, I survived.
Ay. Alright, 8-minute wait timer. Let's go. Nah, post mummy wake up, mummy, we need to get up. And me questioning my life. Then it's first thought of the day, which was that today. Fair enough. Do you want to jump over to where I am, and while we wait, we do, whatchamathings. Bait grinds. Jumping the shark. Okay, I need to go and do that, purely because it's called jumping the shark.
It's a giant shark.
Probably. What was that? Yesterday it was, did my rare snails survive the tank last night? I went Gucci with some rare snails for my tank and I love them. But yeah, I'm not gonna be... it's not gonna be fun post end of the month. Yeah.
Right, you are there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
And of course, everything else aggroes.
No, that wasn't my fault.
Level sync. No, it's level sync.
Yeah. Ow.
You have got heal at this level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case I need it.
It's, I'm the one needing it. Uh-oh. What if that that forlorn maiden was part of this, apparently.
Yes. And that's why I attacked it. Heal yourself up. My self-heal is back up for cooldown. Oh, and of course, fucking walrus turns around and aggroes.
Oh.
There you go. You jumped the shark.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about interviews until I'm actually told that I'm having one,
Yeah.
which is a mindset I developed 10 years ago. Because the anxiety of it was just getting too much, just constantly being panicked about What am I going to do if I get an interview? How's it going to go? Is it going to, all of that. No. If you're permanently stressed about stuff like that, it's never going to do you any good. This one's hurting a bit more.
Yeah, I'm getting you. There we go. Sucks. There's a reason I was just a temp and got lucky. I didn't have to interview. I just turned up. There. Now I gotta go with bloody interviews again, and people, I can't wear Crocs and trainers to an interview. Hey, unless it's online. Oop. I mean, I'll pull it if I can. Oh, well. Putting away from the thing. This is what I'm hoping for. Work from home works with kid life. True. Oh, hello. I was not expecting to be in here.
You mean the happy dungeon?
Yeah.
When nothing bad happens at the end.
Nothing bad happens. Whoop. Tank.
No tank stance. He's put it on.
Yeah, they finally realized.
You want to try to pull huge groups, you're going to need to keep aggro.
Well, I think the fact that all of these are actually just all huge groups to begin with.
What do you mean?
Well, like, they're not, like... The first 3 groups are all multi-group pull. Or multiple groups. Like, technically, this would be the first small pool. The one right before this gate, with 3 people.
I guess. Oh, got arranged over here, tank. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Pull the melee to the right.
Just went.
We just got lurked.
Oh. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Mox. Alright. Forget what that ability does. Oh, it's charging them. Oh.
You're getting charged.
Yep. Alright, time to get Stranger killed or ghost hunting, so I shall commiss you both. Take it easy, Escamox.
Have fun.
Ow.
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you!
Apparently he has the power.
Because he's, you know, one of those kids who grew up as a He-Man fan. So you see the effect for that skill.
It's got a very weird thing on it, but yes.
In Crystal Tower, the first set of raids,
Yeah.
boss you fight at the end when he does the big flares.
Yeah.
He used to have a skill with crisscrosses, sort of overlapping checkers,
Okay.
using that effect.
Right.
And when people were raiding it, back when it was relevant and hard, that was referred to as the bacon weave.
Ah.
Whenever I see that, I think he's the last one who uses it. But it's always like, bacon.
Bacon. Baconator.
Okay, there's something very weird happening in my free company chat.
Oh no.
No idea what these degenerates are up to.
Well, being degenerates, obviously.
Well, somebody's just claimed that they outrank somebody else, and followed up with, so therefore it's the thigh gap.
It's the thigh gap.
Yes.
Alright, well, I mean, I know what they're referring to with that.
Well, I know what a thigh gap is.
Yeah.
But
Quite
what
clearly,
prompted
they're having a debate about thigh gaps and something else. Is whatever the something else is what we need to work out.
Yeah, and there's no context. Okay, the person being spoken to vehemently disagrees, and somebody offers up, how about we call it the quad hole?
The quad hole.
Said, I'm getting no context on this. Oh, hang on. Tank is AFK.
Cat doing cat things.
Filthy rats!
Filthy rats.
That's what you need a cat doing cat things for.
Uh-oh.
Get on with you!
This again.
Come on, Fleetwood Mac it. There we go.
Sickness must be purged! And now the final cut! This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Get on with you!
Bonzo, one the hell away from me.
Alright.
There we go.
I didn't notice the chains.
I'm not sure we're going to get to on the limit break. So I will probably take that when he's down to about 10%.
Yeah.
On now. What the hell happened there?
Huh?
I got a commendation for that.
Yeah. They may be in a group. I wasn't sure if they were from the same server, though. It doesn't really matter. Excuse me.
Right, well, did you want to do some MSQ?
Yeah, I can do a couple of MSQ quests.
Or you could do some,
Oh, actually, before I do that, I was gonna go and do the next quest in the other quest line I was doing in the area.
other quest line?
Yeah, the one from the princess.
Ooh, yeah, alright.
Because I'll finish that quest line. So I'm not entirely sure how many more I've got left for it, but I don't imagine it's too many.
Probably not.
I mean, I'm curious as to why it's still blue with an unlock when we've already done the dungeon.
Well, it means you're probably still unlocking something, but...
Possibly. The two princes of Suino Sato. Ilya, Master Inban has yet to arrive with the elixir, but we must not allow ourselves to grow impatient. He will come to see us as soon as it's ready. The longer we wait, however, the more I worry about Hisui. Xiao Sai assures me she is doing well and that, thanks to one of our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this with my own eyes. Let us go to her. I'm having her brought from her room. It should not be much longer. Looking upon her, I'm reminded of the Ruby Princess from the fairy tale. What causes you to continue sleeping, my friend? Initially, I had feared the void scent that possessed her had driven her soul from her body. Now I suspect Hisui's spirit has simply gone dormant. It is attempting to recuperate from the trauma it endured. Master Inban's elixir will likely restore what vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct.
What's the name of this quest, Keronzi?
The two princesses of Suino Sato.
Okay.
Master Inban, I have bought the elixir. In the olden days, we would sprinkle this over eggs that refused to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Kojin within. Sprinkle? Do you mean to say that Hisui does not need to drink this remedy to recover? Drink it? There is no need for that. All we need to do is pour this over your friend. Here, I made plenty. Hisui. You're awake. Thank the Kami. You are finally awake. I'm so sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about?
Back in a bit, Ronzi.
Yep. To think that you had to travel so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me. I know not how to thank you. Nay, 'tis I who must thank you. Think nothing of it, princess. As your lady in waiting, it is my duty above all to ensure that you are protected. Oh, Hisui, truly I am blessed to have you in my life. The girls. They are identical. I cannot, for the life of me, tell them apart. Indeed, there is a great resemblance. Mistress Starrage, now that Lady Hisui has awakened, her grace must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. While I will ask that you say your farewells to her here, I do hope that this is not the last you will see of each other. I have watched her grace blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It has made me think that being sequestered in a castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You have saved us in more ways than I can count, and taught us so much. Suino Sato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. So, so it is here that our grand adventure draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company just a bit longer. Please allow me to escort you to the gates. We must return to the palace soon. We were the people to learn that the Ruby Princess left the palace. We risk losing their trust. I shall forever cherish my memories of our travels together. Whenever I look back upon them, they will fill my heart with a serene happiness. You came from afar and braved the depths of the sea so that you might rescue a sleeping princess. The story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? Indeed, and just as with the tale of the fisherman, mayhap someone somewhere has recorded our story too. Through that, is forever immortalized. Sadly, this is where I must part ways with you. It is time for me to return to the palace. Farewell, Ilya. Farewell, Suino Sato, or rather, until next time. With me to take her Highness's place while she is away, I do not imagine it should be too hard for her to sneak out whenever she pleases. Even Xiaosai has difficulty telling us apart. All we need to do is exchange clothes, and no one will be any the wiser. To prove my point, here's a quick test for you. Look very closely and tell me, am I Kurenai or am I Hisui? I don't think they changed. Princess Kurenai. Haha. If you thought you could tell us apart by our clothes, you were mistaken. Just earlier we swapped. I am in fact Hisui. Oh, my bad. Despite the numerous journeys we embarked together, it seems that you cannot tell us apart. Hisui, let us leave it at that. I think perhaps we have teased Ilya enough for one day. Just if you were guess, I am the real Kurenai. You always were incredibly perceptive. Now, truly, this is where I must leave you. Life is a long and winding journey, and I am certain our paths will cross again in the future. Until then, I ask that you keep on smiling and maintain that wonderful disposition of yours. Fare thee well, my friend. Alright, well, if it unlocked anything, it didn't say it unlocked something.
No,
probably
because you need to
progress further.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's custom deliveries is the set of quest lines.
Oh, those custom deliveries.
Yeah. Apparently.
Ah. Good to know.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back. Right, on to quests. MSQ for a bit. Thinking about doing probably 2 or 3 quests. Full quests. I don't know how long they are, so...
Yeah.
They're not exactly in a rush to get through them, though.
No.
Hey, good Setsu, Alice, and Lise. According to my map, the plains of Yangji lie to the west. Of note is one river upon the shores of which Doma was built. This is it. We're finally headed into the heart of Doma. I can't help but be a little nervous. A silence in 3 parts. Is that what you said I was picking up from?
Yes.
No. Well, no, that's not the quest I'm starting.
Oh, no. No. So this is do this one, and then there's 10 quests
Right,
to
okay.
the stopping point.
Sure. Though he is less than the picture-perfect cult, Gosetsu is ready to resume his journey to Yangshi. Or was it Yangjia? Yangjia?
Yangxia.
You did well, Ilya. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered a terrible fate. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstance, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gifts. Yangjia and my countrymen await. So back when she said, "I'm sorry I haven't told you everything truthfully," I really wanted to go, "Yeah, I know you're a princess." Hi, Grey. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! It's not that hard to figure out. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I made the exact same deduction. It's like, oh, wait, no, you're not the handmaiden. You're just the princess. You guys look alike. Yeah, you body doubles. Meanwhile, on the shores of Orthard...
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
Bonk. Pipe down throat.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such causing could not satisfy me half so well as a single doorman.
Interesting blade.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Apparently not grey. Is it? Seeing you fail the switcheroo was fun though. Oh, I didn't actually realize who was asking me the question. I thought it was Keronzi who was asking.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Tigers! There's a weariness, a dissolution, an emptiness. This place, I don't know what I expected. Yes, this is far enough. We proceed further, I should speak of Yanxia and what became of her. Of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it. But is it wise to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would have been warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yosuya to act in his stead, and quit these lands for fresh sports. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yanxia. And what need for a leash when the dog was broken? The village of Namai lies to the west, though I doubt the Imperials are present. Let us proceed with caution. Tiger took a seat. Even if there aren't any soldiers in the village, it would be foolish to simply stride in and announce ourselves. Are you sure? It seems peaceful enough to me. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her permissions. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for a mercy the Imperials appear to be absent. Life after Doma. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Ilya, venture closer, if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gorsetsu, Kami, preserve your right. He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
Because I thought you were dead.
Ah, but of course. You fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
Something's fishy. Tree. Who is this boy? Where is he taking us? Judging from the reactions of the villagers, it's probably for the best that we left. I do not understand it. Was it not clear that we wished to remain a while? I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you undress us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass for now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, and speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Nami, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Cayenne's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banner for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We only just began to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever you're plotting, leave the rest of us out of it. That was fairly ominous that as he was talking about that, it suddenly started raining. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination. The House of the Fierce. Proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There's a secret entrance to the north of Anamai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you.
That rain was just fortunate timing.
Yeah, I imagine it was timing. Okay, we're missing someone. Abandoning my post, I'll have you know I'm more than capable of keeping watch and fishing at the same time. Where on earth is Lise? Oh, there's Lise. This must be the spring. Why are you down? Why are you up here, though? Fat Chocobo, indeed. And there I was thinking our swimming days were behind us. This way, we must dive into the water. Have no fear, Ilya, it is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. How do you submerge on a keyboard?
X, I believe.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, I have changed my binding on that then, so I couldn't tell you. Just have a look under key bindings.
I was just hitting all the buttons. Alright. Key bindings. Movement. Control spacebar.
Yeah, that'd be why I changed it then.
That's fair.
What they really need is, as you approach that hole there, is the sonic drowning music.
Yeah. Ah ha ha ha! How invigorating! Congratulations, my friends. You have come to the House of the Fierce. I require a moment to catch my breath. Gosetsu, why are you like, why you look like you're dying, man? Because he couldn't hold his breath as much. I mean, he had just gone through a very harrowing experience.
Very sexy, harrowing experience.
True. A glimpse of madness. It is not often that the Liberation Front Guard welcomes heroes from distant lands, but he is doing his best to compose himself. You are Ilya Starrage, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honoured to receive you, if you would be so good as to follow me. That looks like a broken crystal. That does not look like that's going to be useful for us.
Bit of super glue.
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Yugiri!
Yugiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here. The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
There's a lot of questions there, Gosetsu.
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Oh, there is a hole in the top. I'm like, why is it raining over there? I see rain. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherites. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhaps with my brother's help. You should hear this, Ilya. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it is not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took to the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing our home advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, and then draw close as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch.
Inky.
It's true. I mean, they're all samurai, so they probably all have kinky gauges. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it. No, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it, a hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest. For he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by one's storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We are not strong enough, or we were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end.
Xenos is out here playing Stab Him On.
Yeah. Gotta stab them all.
Collect them all.
If it's strength we need, then it's strength we'll get. We can't lose to him again. Though our resources are limited, our stronghold is secure. You may rest and recover here in safety. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure that our hour for our liberation was at hand, but Xenos soon put paid to that, and with the aid of Yosuya and the secret she sold. Ilya, I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they are strong. Yet with your help, I believe there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depths of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to the cause. Never. Our victory will be ours. No, I relish the challenge. Not so long as I can expect a suitably generous reward. Hell no. Never. Victory will be ours. Aye, that it will. With the heroes of the Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. You sure we did get our asses kicked?
Yeah, but she wasn't there for that. She doesn't know.
the stubborn remainder. Yagiri would like to have a word with you. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hyen commanded my full attention. Perhaps it would be to both our benefits if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Ilya. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you, if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far away. I say we begin there.
Is she saying Gosetsu can't do stealth?
No, I think what she's saying is Gosetsu is far too recognizable. And yes, Gosetsu can't do stealth. I can't actually see you in here. I think you're in here somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like because I'm further on in the story than you are.
Yeah.
It's instant stop.
Yeah.
Because I was actually sat on the chair that Gosetsu was sat on when you spoke to him.
Oh, okay. What, where he would be sitting?
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Trying to sit on his lap, were you?
He's not there on my screen. He's not there at all.
Whoosh.
You know you can use your mount underwater, right?
Yes, I'm aware. Yugiri told me to wear this outfit. My legs haven't felt this light and airy in ages. Ilya, I'm glad to see that you put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activity. What are you talking about? I'm just wearing my normal outfit. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as travelling merchants, Ilya as our leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then, without further ado, let us begin. That's why she's not complaining about my costumes. Like, I'm the head merchant, and they're being the assistants in this instance.
I mean, this is classic ninja strategy.
True.
Disguise yourself as the small beat to move among them unnoticed.
Unless you're no Fumi.
Until you whip out your head protector and start screaming nin nin.
True. Or unless you're now Fumi and suddenly you just start a cult. You're passing through the world.
You're talking Arufeta, right?
No, I'm talking Shield Hero.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to. I'm sat
That's
here.
Naomi. That's Naofumi, isn't it? Was the
It's
Shield
Nagamo.
Hero? No, is it Nagamo?
Nagamo's Arufeta.
Yeah, Nagamo is
Yeah.
Arafata. It's commonplace the world's strongest. And he doesn't create a cult, he's just pissed at the world.
He's
With
just
good reason.
Edgelord.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
no. That's not Edge. No, he's not Edgelord. Fucking a Shadow is Edgelord.
They're both Edgelords.
True. It's like they're trying to out Edgelord each other. They're seeing which one can edge the hardest.
But yeah, I couldn't, and still don't really understand the connection to classic ninjutsu that you were raising.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying because now Fumi poses as a traveling merchant.
Ah, okay, that's where the link was. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you're picking up on the wrong link.
Yeah.
You, a merchant, forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. Give your best smile. We'll try Hancock. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Okay. Give me your best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not feared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand labourers, we comply. If they demand conscript, we send soldiers to other provinces we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. A travelling merchant? With meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know where I am when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yanjia? Oh, she would. For generations we have served the lords of Doma. Compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you.
I'm pretty sure if they were a playable race, Mox would be able to get Snoo to play.
Possibly. Foreign peddlers? In Namai? Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. I have to go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yanji that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in the battle or in the purges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. What are you selling? Oh, you're selling basically the gear that we would get from here. Tempting to buy these so I can give them to crafters and everything, but... Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see travelling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yanjia ever since the rebellion. Excuse me.
Please do try and stay alive, Ronzi.
I'm trying. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. I've seen these looks before, the same weary hopelessness. It's just like Al-Gahana. Ilya, what have you learned? A great deal. Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear we cannot convince Lord High-End to return, and without him... That was the third quest that I'd done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably leave it there. Oh, there's an unlock. That's probably a,
Aether Current.
an Aether Current one. Well, there are two Aether Current ones that I've already hit. I'll probably do them as I'm here. You have doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There is rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Agata. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. You would like to help me tend my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my field. It's a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come speak to me once again once you're done. Sploosh. I see you have worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping me. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job per se, we shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in this bird cage. Please set them free near my paddy fields. Once they have flown from the cage, clap your hands. I've trained them to recognize that as a signal to begin working. Away they go. Thank you so much for your help. I will not be needing to, to worry about pests for the time being. I have told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. I still have work to take care here. Hello again. I do hope that the work was not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you have reaped. Words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put in the work. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here is your payment for today. Hey, Wisp, thank you very much for the hydrate and posture check. How you doing, Wisp? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see what the fisherman wants.
Fish.
Maybe.
I mean, that's normally what fishermen want.
Something smells.
It's the fish.
Probably. Hello there, traveller. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I'm also a proud resident of Nemai, with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard this spring. Under no circumstance am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around that area over there. You have my thanks. Doing good, just back from class. Probably should eat something soonish. Yeah, that sounds about right. What, I'm spreading a ton of stuff. Why are we spreading stuff? I mean, definitely eat something. Not eating is not a good thing. But I hope classes went well. Tiger! How can I get to there? This way, maybe? Will the game allow me to, is the question. Probably not. Oh, it might. Wahahaha! And everything's gone quiet because the game is being... Well, my PC is being... annoying as per usual. Doing good? Ah, good to hear, good to hear. How's the runs today? Yeah, not doing too bad, thank you. I didn't need to do that. I could have just come round here and gone up. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. What do you mean? Ronzi is Ronzi. True. PC. Stop it. Don't understand why you are having problems, PC.
I think Gray should get that phrase engraved on a plaque.
Ronzi is Ronzi.
Yeah. Particular type of plaque.
Grey is wonderful. Grey is the truth.
Because then she can have Ronzi is Ronzi in bronzy.
Hey, don't you be putting yourself down, Grey. That's not allowed. If I'm not allowed to do it, then nor are you. I would say I don't make the rules, but it's my stream, I kinda do. Not that anyone have to follow my rules. There are only certain ones that people have to follow. Namely around the ones who are the speaking in the channel, but... Finished already? Fantastic. No doubt you were wondering why that liquid smelled so foul. Well, it is made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name but a few. It does a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. One of my friends in the Alamegan Resistance taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes, let us see, 3 thorough scrubbings ought to do it? Great, you saying that to me, Orin? Probably me, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I can't get attuned to that Aetherite as of yet. A little annoying, but it is what it is. Alright. Let me head back to Limsa for now. If you're saying I did not love you, I was gonna go full force affection. Oh no. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, it's just one person with glow sticks. It looks like the romantics are about at the moment in Limsa.
Well, 'tis the season.
Apparently. I thought it was being held in Grindania.
Yeah, but Lims is where everybody hangs out. If you're trying to show off that you have a... Oh, you talking about... No, they stick a...
They stick
thingy up.
an area in every one.
Yeah. The area for events is always decorated for each event, but it's the quests starting different cities.
Yes. What was this? Level 44 Paladin. My Paladin's still only 40. Need to find times to raise these guys up some more.
That's what the Demon Child's book is for.
True. And just doing daily queues.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call it there, though. It is getting late. We should probably get an early night for once.
Meh.
Meh. Ugh. Alrighty then. Well, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. A like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It really helps the channel grow and gets noticed by that dreaded algorithm. Leave those comments down below so I will respond to you in kind. This, of course, is a blind playthrough, so if you're going to talk about plot points I've not yet encountered, just mark your comment with spoiler, so I can use my discretion to read through it as I see fit. There are some links. There's the Lore Optics Myrtle, there's my throne list, there's the Quell and Shardfall. They all help me out an immense amount if you can click on them. I do appreciate it. We'll be back later in the week. We'll be back on Wednesday. We got to finish that run that we were playing in Across the Obelisk with Trinky and Mox. And then we don't know what we're playing. We haven't decided. We need to think of that. So we'll probably decide closer or on the day, more than likely. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you, Shin, for joining. I do appreciate it.
That's all right, I guess.
And YouTube, if you're interested, you can kind of see up there. We're doing like donation goals. Donation goals is like goals for playing some more Legend of Zelda, if that is interest to you. We have put on Link's Awakening Remake on there because I met the goal to get Tears of the Kingdom as it was gifted to me, so that works. There is some other things for it, but we'll see. But hey, YouTube, remember, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.